Hey y'all, Joefer here, the cranky old gay guy, and welcome to November. It is November 4th, and you know what that means? We are in the start of No Nut November. Now, are you taking part? Are you? Uh, Inquiring minds want to know. You got to know what you're getting yourself into. Today, we're going to talk about this fad, this craze that so many, mostly heterosexual men take part in across the country. Why? Well, let's answer that question. First of all, what is No Nut November? That means you are going to go the entire month of November without milking the Johnson, polishing the brass knob, choking the chicken, or making your rooster crow. Now, all of these are terms to describe something that I can't really talk about on this channel, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Right. So let's discuss why someone would take part in this. Because it's a challenge. That's number one. It is challenging to do this for 30 days and survive. I know it can be done, but do you know anyone in your life who's, I would say it's easier when you're older, but let's say you're 25. Can you imagine? I can't. Again, when you're older, it's easier. You can go days or a week or two. I don't know about a month. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, and when I gave you those terms about what this was, or what you couldn't do, that means you can't do those things with other people either. The your little Willie has to say, your little Willie has to stay, let's say he has to stay sober for the entire month. That meaning he can't um, do anything that would make him puke. I know these are all graphically super sexy terms. Oh, right. Okay, so it is challenging. Another reason that people might take part is to fit in. If their little group or cadre of friends are going to do this, they might all say, I'll do it if you'll do it. Now, will they actually complete it? I don't know. I don't know anyone that's ever told me that they're taking part in it and then have actually, won the contest, you might say, by going 30 days. Reasons you might want to do it also include dating. Let's say you're tired of the dating scene or it's not working out for you. This is an excuse to step away from it and be free. However, it also entails that you have to be free of these friends too. You can't use them either. You have to make that commitment. You have to take charge. You have to believe in the strength that you have inside. That's probably the best reason I would think would be just to get rid of the stress of dating. If it's a struggle, yeah. You could take this time to focus your attention on more productive things rather than hooking up or getting off. You could read a book, or you could fix something around the house that you've been putting off, or fix your car, or I don't know, start learning something new. Meditation, perhaps. That could possibly be very helpful. Again, I have never taken part in this, so I can't tell you how to do it. I can just give you suggestions. So take your time to work on yourself, better yourself, save some money. And if you feel the need, is maybe that part of your life gives you control, well, now is the time that you can enjoy being a tease. Because you can tease as much as you want, and as long as you don't put out and you don't get put out on yourself or by yourself, you are completing the challenge. Okay? Now, Why would you not want to take part? It just seems like a big hassle to take part in this. That's how I feel. Another thing is it's unhealthy. Milking the prostate or having the prostate do what it's supposed to do is healthy for the prostate. You don't want a lot of buildup in there. It's going to affect your emotions. It's going to affect pressure. It's going to possibly affect your urination. It's going to make you feel certain ways that you need to relieve. It's not good to hold in or hold back, I think, for 30 days. I don't think that's healthy. Anything I've read, it's like the more you use the prostate, the healthier the prostate's going to be in the long run. If you are in a relationship with somebody, it's also possible that they're not going to be happy about this because maybe they really enjoy what you're providing and they don't want to lose it. Now, if you are in a power dynamic relationship, it's possible that this could be helpful in that you would have to spend the entire 30 days pleasing your partner and not getting any pleasure yourself. That's something, if your partner's giving you crap about not wanting you to do this, bring that up. I mean, if this is something you really want to do. It's also healthy for your whole body because when you are allowed to release the pressure and the tension and all of that from that area, Chinese medicine will tell you that qi is freed up to move throughout your entire body. You don't want one area chakra in that region to become stopped because you want energy to be able to flow. So releasing that will let the energy flow. Also, it's relaxing. I'm telling you, you get a serotonin rush, and then you get this other thing that happens after your release that totally relaxes your body and puts you to sleep. That's where the old stereotype of, oh, he fell asleep right after. I wanted to talk. Well, sometimes he falls asleep because he doesn't want to hear you talk. Other times it's because you get that euphoric feeling and suddenly you're super tired. And if you're young, it may take you a few minutes to regain that energy. If you're older, you just want to fall asleep. That's just the way it is. So it's healthy for your whole body, and it also makes you less uptight. If someone is in a really, really cranky mood, let's say at work or at the gym or whatever, it's quite possibly because they're having relationship problems or you've heard the saying, they just need to get laid. Well, there's something to that. Because when you get laid, that gives you that release, which relaxes your body, lowers your emotion level, your anxiety, your pain, your crankiness. It's all going to come down. So if you're an uptight individual, maybe you don't want to take part in No Nut November, and instead you want to practice releasing those tensions. And lastly, why someone would not want to take part in this, because they have money to burn. What I mean is that dating costs money. So if you want to save money, this could save you money because you're not going out and, well, essentially exchanging money for something that could lead to your release. Instead, you are pocketing that money and maybe saving it for something special. I know that if some people, when they get out around other people, and I am referring to both male, heterosexuals, and gay males, they just can't keep it in their pants. Okay. And when they're out, they're spending money. So if you're trying not to, or if you're trying to keep it in your pants, don't go out. That's just That's just my take on it. I mean, it doesn't have to be that way. It's totally up to you. No one's telling you how to live your life. But this challenge, I guess I should have researched it more in that where it came from and why, because I know that the mustache thing for November, the No Shave November, that's supposed to be a fundraiser for prostate cancer, I think. But the No Nut November, I don't know if that started as a challenge for a charity or not. So I guess the challenge is yours. So let me know in the comments if you've ever participated in an NNN, a No Nut November, or if you are participating now, or if you have the desire to participate in it now, or if you know people who are participating or who have participated. And at the end of November, what did they get out of it? Because that's what I would like to know. What did they actually get out of this? So if you're interested in this subject, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Tell your friends about the Cranky Old Gay Guy show and how he talks about stuff like this. All right? Everyone have a great day, and I will see you again real soon. Stay cranky, my friends. Stay cranky. Bye-bye.